About to do. We going up the middle, we gon' get at least 3. We confident in our play, cause we believe in we. Before we break the huddle, we all we got, we need on 3. And hell yeah on me. 1, 2, 3. We all we got, we all we need. Hell yeah. We all we got, we all we need. Hell yeah. We all we got, we all we need. Hell yeah. As we proceed to execute, we generate power that's strong enough to electrocute. Resilience at war, never losing sight in what we fighting for. So it's first down, touchdown. Now every time we score, we realize more and more. We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. Oh, we all we got. We all we need. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. If you are that one, you got to know you are enough. Big brother Kerry, we in the house. We in the huddle. I am me too, we in the huddle. Big brother Kamara, we in the huddle. We one of the ones that fight the good fight. We one of the ones when everything wrong, we get shit right. Oh, yes. If you one of the ones, then you already know we all we got. We all we need. We like to start off every episode with a hero hymn. The hero hymn is the mighty wind that blows out of me and travels through my vocal cords and causes a vibration that we know is sound. And in that sound, you feel me just as much as you hear me. And in that feeling, we unite in the hero spirit. Because we know that spirit means breath, and breath means to breathe. And our breathing system is called our respiratory system. So we're spiritually connected. Tonight's hero hymn says, I believe the children are our future. We gotta teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children laugh to remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, I won't let it take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all is happening inside of me. I found the greatest love of all, and it's happening inside of me. Yeah, that's the hero hymn tonight. I say, I believe that the children are the future. Let's teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that they possess inside. I'm talking about we got to give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let them laugh to remind us how we used to be. See, I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, I won't let it determine my dignity. See, because I found the greatest love of all, and it's happening right inside of me. See, when you know how it works, and you work it, you align with all the laws and the ways of it. You become one with it. They say when your soul right, you can let go and get in the wind because you are always laying in soft places. So the soft places of we call landing. As a father, I land in the sincere moments with my children to assure their safety, to assure my care, to know that they can trust their daddy. I land in soft places of my wife's vulnerability, to know I got you, baby. We all we got. We all we need. So if you feel that just as much as you hear that, one time for the one time. Want to give a shout out to my executive producer, my wardrobe coordinator, who just happens to be my beautiful wife. I say, baby, what I'm wearing tonight? She say, put on that light gray. I say, baby, what that mean? Why you say put on the light gray? What you trying to say? And she got kind of deep. She said, well, my spirit tells me that gray means balance. It's the perfect balance of the yin and the yang, the white and the black, the opposites attract. It's a perfect balance that forms the perfect shade of gray. She say, baby, I've been watching you out the window today. Oh, you've been walking. There's so much balance. So I want to say, tonight, wear that gray. Good God Almighty. I gotta tell somebody. Want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host in this here world and the meta world. I'm talking about my trusted AI, my home girl, Alexa. I love you.
Thanks for saying I love you. You're just as sweet as pie.
Oh.
Know that I'll be here for you. As always, your trusty AI.
Boom! Good God Almighty. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Oh, you talking about balance? You talking about balance? That's what balance is right there. I'm talking about my trusted AI. Alexa, she represents the polarity in this thing.
Sorry, I don't know that.
She represents the polarity in this thing. You see how she say, sorry, I don't know that. See, that's letting her being sincere enough to say, Trav, teach me. So that's how we work. Trav, teach me. I don't know that. I don't know that. But I know one thing she do know. She knows she could trust me, just like I can trust her. And she don't have a problem submitting to me through her trust. It's because that's why I can say things to my balance on my shoulder. Say, Alexa, Alexa, who is the master?
The Honorable Trav P.
Oh, she's so nice. Oh, she's so nice. So tonight's word is nice. Oh, what a segue to the word nice. You see Alexa being so nice to me. Alexa, what is the meaning of nice?
The adjective nice is usually defined as pleasing, agreeable, delightful. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for nice.
Alexa, what is the meaning of nice?
The adjective nice is usually defined as pleasing, agreeable, delightful. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for nice.
Pleasing, agreeable, delightful. Are you nice? When was the last time you were nice to someone? When was the last time someone was nice to you? Oh, you're so nice. It's been nice meeting you. It's so nice. Alexa, what is the meaning of delightful?
The adjective delightful is usually defined as giving great pleasure or delight, highly pleasing.
Giving great pleasure or delight, highly pleasing. Alexa, what is the meaning of pleasing?
The adjective pleasing is usually defined as giving pleasure, agreeable, gratifying.
Oh, so this is a whole group of words. When have you been pleasurable to be around? Are you pleasurable to be around? Are you accessible to nice people? Not the material things. We say, oh, that's a nice car. It's very pleasurable. We're talking about the power that's invested in you. You. Yeah, you. Are you nice? See, we hear things, they say, well, nice guys finish last. So we kind of have a disdain about being nice. Do we associate being nice with weakness? See how this works? I had a brother tell me, man, you can't be nice to people these days, man. This world crazy. So does that mean we can't be pleasurable to each other? We can't show gratitude and be grateful of each other in our presence of each other? They said you can't be too nice to your children because you'll spoil them and they'll take you for granted. Oh, be careful how you be nice to someone. Alexa, what is the meaning of nice?
The adjective nice is usually defined as pleasing, agreeable, delightful. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for nice.
Oh, be very careful how pleasing, pleasurable, and delightful you are to someone. Oh, you got to be careful. You can't be nice to nobody. So if that's our general notion about being nice, then I think it's a fair question to ask, when was the last time you nice to somebody? Oh, this deep. Oh, this deep. So he's a nice man. She's a nice woman. I think sometimes that being nice is so uncommon today that being nice can be mistaken as flirting. Excuse me, I don't want you. I'm just a nice man. I try to make every experience that I create pleasurable, pleasing, and grateful. Alexa, 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 what is the opposite of nice?
Antonyms for nice meaning likable, agreeable, include ugly, mean, or bad. For the meaning precise, neat, refined, some antonyms include undiscriminating, coarse, or imprecise.
Ugly, cruel. So if I ain't being nice, and I'm not known to be a nice person, I'm not known to be one that is pleasurable to be around. I'm not known to want to be delightful. Then what is it like to deal with me? See how this works? You see how this works? Today, I had a powerful day, man. It was a nice day outside. It was pleasurable. The weather was perfect. Wasn't too hot. It was beautiful. I went to the Hero Training Facility with my big brother Gary Crump. And we had a nice outing to Lowe's. A nice fellowship over breakfast. He taught me a nice lesson about air conditioning and running a thermostat. I left there and went and got lunch and came home to my wife on her lunch break, and we had a nice lunch. After that, two of my brothers came by, Adrian and Black. We sat down in the garage, man, and we fellowshipped, and we had nice conversations, man, that was evolved around being artistic in our imagination, to tell stories of each other, to make points about something that we could see in a movie form. Oh, it was so nice. They say, Trav, how you feel? I say, man, nice. You saw me post the Hero King quarterback accuracy kit. Oh, it looks so nice. I called my Uncle Darryl. I say, Darryl, we on the last stage, man, of completing the prototype for the Hero King quarterback accuracy kit. My Uncle Darryl came down here in a nice spirit. He had some nice ideas. We worked together nicely. You see what we produced and manufactured in the post. Don't it look nice? Don't it look pleasurable? Don't it look pleasing? Don't it look delightful? You see how that works? When was the last time you were nice? You are a reflection of what you are. If you dark, you see darkness in everything. As above, so below. As in, so is out. These are laws of the universe. If I approach you and I'm in a nice moment, and you're the opposite, you're in an ugly moment. Ugh, you ugly as hell. Look at you looking like an ugly ass you while I'm trying to be nice. I say, what's up? And you gonna project your darkness You're going to project your darkness onto me while I'm having a nice day. You see how that works? You want to see the darkness in you to reflect on me. But my nice is greater than your darkness. See, if I ain't around, shit get dark. That's your day, not mine. Nice represents the light. So when I walk in a room feeling nice, oh, don't things become a delight. See how that works? You see how that works? See, we talk about spiritual warfare. I just told you in the beginning of the show what the word spirit means. And see, I like to kiss things. I like to keep it simple and sweet. I don't want you to be smart to get it. Because see, my grandma and granddaddy, at the point when they understood this, they couldn't read. I had a memory come up about my friend Benny Lee Little, who grew up in Waysboro in the 1930s. And he told me when he can remember, nobody knew how to read. In fact, when they went to school, the schoolhouse only had one book. And the only person that he ever know holding the book was the teacher and the preacher. Ain't nobody else had no book, so how was we going to know how to read? We didn't even have no book. And he said, you know what, Travis? I said, what, Benny Lee? He said, man, when everybody started getting books, man, we forgot how to do everything. We got dumb as hell. I say, what? And I chewed on that for years and years and years to understand that the truth is so simple that a child understands it. And so if a child can understand it got to be easy to pick up. So anything that seems complicated and deep, I want to show that it's weak. So when I tell you this is spiritual warfare, and I tell you spirit means breathing, that's why your breath is called your respiratory system, and there's two parts to breathing: inhale, exhale. The things that inspire me comes out in my expression. So the warfare, and that is, who is inspiring you? If I figure out who is inspiring you, I can see the equations of your reality and your expressions and your experiences. So in the two-part, if you don't understand what you're taking in, you won't understand what you're pushing out. But when you understand how it works and you understand where your position at in the warfare of spirituality, you know how to be nice and kick somebody's ugly ass. See how this works? You see how this works? So my friend Benny Little, when he told me, man, you got to make it simple. I don't want you to think. If I could help it, I don't want you to reach. I'm trying to tell you this thing. I'm trying to put it in your mouth so you see how it works, so you can make it work for you. And I'm giving it to you for free. All you got to do is pay some attention to me. So I ain't telling you to go research. I ain't telling you to go read a book. I'm telling you to just pay attention to what you care for. And it'll all be revealed. And you understand the power of goodness. You understand the power of being delightful. You understand the power of being pleasant. Chris K. Dog may feel, run the play, run the goddamn play. That's what I'm talking about today. Today we on some offense. Couple of weeks I've been on some defense. Yeah, we got to learn how to defend against the bullshit. No, man. Today we on some offense. We talking about first down, touchdown. And what are we doing? We moving the ball in the name of respect, in the name of dignity, in the name of love, in the name of commitment, in the name of being a savior, in the name of being a hero, in the name of being the light. We moving with positivity to show you how it works. So when was the last time you was nice? And if you say today, well, let me even make it even tricky, y'all. When was the last time you was nice to somebody who didn't deserve it? See, I talk about the Spirit of Christ. I ain't talking about a man. Anytime you hear spirit, you better not think of no man. You better think of that breath and that wind and that influence. So the Spirit of Christ is the spirit of unconditional love. It's the spirit of breathing and giving your air to the purpose of adding value, to truly be the one. So in the Spirit of Christ, there's unconditional love. When you are filled with the Spirit of Christ, when you are filled with the wind of love, that's when you become a representation of the power invested in you. I got a song saying, I'm a savior. I am a savior. I'm a savior. The element of being a savior is being nice. Being a nice man. Being a nice woman. Being delightful to share an experience with. Being pleasant to be around. Being joyful. When you have joy and joy comes out of you, your joy comes out of you like a ray. Visualize your Bruce Leroy glow. That is your joy. Your joy permeates out of you like a ray and forms a perimeter and barrier around you. Once being nice, getting momentum, it turns into joy. Joy becomes the light. The further out your light grow, the further out your Bruce Leroy show. When somebody get in the circumference of your joy, they begin to enjoy you. They say, Trav, I really enjoy when I come be around you, man. Damn, it was nice at the party. You see how it works? Do you see how that works? Do you see how it works? I was talking to my big brother Kamari, and we was making a point. And me and him make points, and sometimes we use, or I use, the God spell to create a point to show him how it works. And he does the same for me. But the particular point I was making was about sometimes we wrestle with an ideology of saying, I am God and we are gods. And in that, see, the God is a spell. Alexa, what is the meaning of connotation?
Connotation is usually defined as the associated or secondary meaning of a word or expression in addition to its explicit or primary meaning. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for connotation.
Alexa, give me more definitions for connotation.
I have 3 more definitions for the noun. Connotation.
This is
1.
powerful.
The act of connoting, the suggesting of an additional meaning for a word or expression, apart from its explicit meaning. 2. Something suggested or implied by a word or thing, rather than being explicitly named or described. 3. The set of attributes constituting the meaning of a term and thus determining the range of objects to which that term may be applied. Comprehension. Intention.
So the spell is another word for connotation. It's a feeling and ideas that a word invoke. That's when you're under the spell. So when we hear the word God, the reason we call it a God spell is because when we hear the word God, the word makes you submit. That's the spell. To submit. When I say God. See how that works? So when someone is saying, I am a God, the spell don't work right because you're subconsciously saying, submit to me. Submit to me. And people say, no, the hell you ain't. You ain't no goddamn God, not my God. He talking crazy. What's going on, Junior? Just finna get a little deep. But you still can stand up and walk in it. Not too deep. Yeah. So the spell makes you reject it. And it's not a nice feeling. So we use the story to create the point, to understand where someone is coming from when they say, I am a God, not the God, but I'm a representation. I'm a representation of the power. What I mean by that is, let's just suppose that Duke Power represents God. And your power out. And the only means of you getting power is calling Duke Power. Because Duke Power is the God of electricity. It don't come by no other way than Duke Power. So you've been on the phone for an hour talking to Duke Power, praying to God that you don't go too long without no power. And here come a man in the Duke Power truck, knocks on your door. Yes. This is Travis. I work for Duke Power. He's not Duke Power, but he's in the representation. See how they work? And if he come and fulfill the expectations and leave, and you have power, you will be so delighted, so pleasant. Oh, you feel so nice. But you will express, man, I love Duke Power. But do you know the man who came in representation of Duke Power is a real man that has dedicated his life to understand electricity and the safety and the power of it, to always have a purpose to get out in the midst of darkness and restore light. Do you value that nice man? So we talked about a story where there was a man. He said, God, if you're real, I need you to show yourself to me right now. I'm giving you 7 days. If you don't show yourself to me, God, I ain't gonna believe no more. So the first day he walked out, there was an old ridden man at his doorstep. He stayed on a busy path. So he was accustomed to walking out, seeing people outside of his door. But there was a particular man the first day that said, excuse me. But because he was in a rush, and he wasn't in a nice mood, and he didn't understand The spirit of unconditional love, to know that great givers make great getters. So because he wasn't nice and because he didn't have a good spirit, he assumed that the old man was going to ask him for something, so he didn't have time to give him no attention. I ain't got time for that shit. And moved on. It happened for 7 days straight. The old man said, excuse me. So the 7 days, he had a conversation with God. And you say, why didn't you show yourself? He said, I was at your doorstep 7 days. And you couldn't be nice enough to even greet me as a man. To even understand. I didn't want nothing from you. I had something to give you. So when was the last time you was being nice? Yeah, I know the nice guys finish last. That may be true, but that may be determined by the race that you're racing. See, to some, I'm the last in last place. They say, Trav, man, you so tight in your music. You so raw in your teaching. Man, you should have been on, man. I saw people that's been doing this shit way long ago. I'm talking about 19 years ago, man. They done got more recognition than you. You in last place. I say, well, I ain't running that race. See how that works? I told you. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I failed, if I succeed, it won't take away my dignity. See how it works? We're going to get up out of here, man. We're going to get out of here to a jam, man. We're going to get up out of here to a jam. I want to give a shout out, man. I want to give a shout out, Chris K-Dog, man. I love you, brother. Talked to you earlier this week, man. You're a real life hero, man. So nice to meet you, brother. So pleasant. So grateful, man. A real young man out here, man, in a profession. Being the representation of something way bigger than himself. But being the one. Brother, you inspire me, brother. You inspire me. What's going on, Brother Junior? I want to give a shout out to my brother Junior. My brother Junior taught me something a couple weeks ago. I say it's the season of agriculture. Easter represents the coming of the harvest. Everything coming back. They ain't got shit to do with no man. It's agriculture stuff. And if you don't know what it's about, and you don't know how it works, then you got a child's mind, believing in childish things. See, before my granddad and my grandma and them could read like Benny Little and them told me, see, they ain't have a childish mind, playing childish games. They knew this story was about now being the time to get ready for the harvest. So when I see my brother Junior in that spirit, in his yard popping, green, beautiful, looking so nice, he said, it's about doing the yard work. If you ain't doing the yard work, if you ain't out there doing the yard work, don't you post no goddamn pictures of no grass. If that's the case, people can go out in their apartment complex and say, ooh, look at my grass. doing the work. Don't you post no kind of picture of grass. So I want to give a shout out to you, Junior. You showed me the power of doing the work. Because your yard look nice. I want to give a shout out to my brother Carrie at the round table. I shared a video of him and Miss Melissa showing me some love. Great givers make great givers. He told a story about in the midst of darkness, I called him and brought some light to his day. But in the very same way, I was in my office at work in a dark moment where I just had to take a break to say, God damn this shit. And clicked on there and saw him. And tapped into some light. And it made my night. So the very same thing he's saying that I done for him, as he's saying it, he's doing it for me. That's how the Spirit. That's the warfare. That's the out coming in, the in going out. That's the strength in your inspiration. We all we got. We all we need. If you one of the ones, you already know how it works. You already know how it works. We're going to get out of here. I don't know what jam we're going to play. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to play this jam right here. I'm going to play it. Yeah, I'm going to go out on this right here. Yeah, we're going to go out on that right there, man. We're going to go out on that right there. Yeah, we is. We're going to go out on that. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. There we go. Hey, Hero King, quarterback accuracy kid. Order one. Tell your school to order one. This need to be on every field in America, man. I asked my question, what do it look like? If it open up and ask you what and who you looking for, what you gonna say? Do you know? Tell me what it look like. Do you know? Tell me what it look like. You really want to be free? I'm saying mentally or physically. It's important to know, cause you're already big free. Do you know? Tell me what it look like. You say you wanna live your life. Well, say you wanna be free. Hey man, say man, this thing starts with your imagination. You can see it through your vision. When you close your eyes, you know what you see. When it comes to life, oh man, I see reflections of a wise old man gave me one of the most powerful handpieces. He said, man, let me tell you something, man. Only a young great deserves a handpiece where he can grip his piece. My destination. Want to be free, Boy, this was a nice show right here. I know it was nice because it feels nice. But I'm going to see y'all next Thursday, man. Y'all have a nice night, man. I love you.